Hey, be sure to check out one of our hands-on treehouse building workshops, 2 days outside Seattle, Washington, May 20th to 21st. RelaxShacks.com for all the details. Hey, what's up? It's Deek, RelaxShacks.com. This one's for the travel trailer and camper nerds out there. I myself am not so knowledgeable in the field, so forgive me if I get some of the details incorrect. But more so, we are at the Atomic Ranch, which is one of two properties run by Cary Ezell out here in Joshua Tree, California. My brother Dustin on the camera as well. We stayed at the Bungalow in the Boulders the other night. It is unbelievable. Airbnb.com. I suggest highly that you check it out. But on the property here, the Atomic Ranch, Cary soon is outfitting and rehabbing a bunch of very vintage classic campers or travel trailers, this being one of them, a 1955 Spartan double-ender. You do not see these very frequently. And while this one isn't in finished shape in any way, shape, or form right now, as the door blows open, it is haunted apparently. It's very, very windy out here. But as this one's kind of in disarray and really needs a ton of work right now, I wanted to give you guys a tour of this to show you what a beautiful space these old trailers are. And first and foremost, as you can already see right behind me, from the cool hanging lighting to the storage to the built-ins right here, what is most indicative of these trailers, these models, these double-enders, is these leaned out windows that have the wraparound or slight wraparound glass right here. By having this feature in these units, you really open up the space. You create almost this panoramic view, in this case, of these incredibly awesome beat up desert cars out here. This whole compound's just amazing. But you've really opened up this space into this giant funky 1950s terrarium of awesomeness. And even the size of the window here, check this one out, with the ventilation openable windows down below. Something you don't get in most other models. The door, 1950 style, like the airfloat we toured in another video, has a circular porthole. You'll see that kind of frequently. Love the look of that. The 1950s Jules Verne-esque. Not that Jules Verne was from the 50s, but that kind of look. Pulling back this mattress here, here's your kitchen unit. Space for a little fridge down there. We have a washer, double sink there as well. Some of the trailers you see sometimes, the campers, the sinks are minuscule. This one's kind of middle of the road. But the very dated natural wood cabinets here that latch open and close. Kind of cool. Not anything in this day and age I might put in my home, although my house actually kind of has them. But very 1950s as well. Same with this, all these leaning cuts play into the shape. They repeat that motif over and over. The circular windows, the lean of the shelves right here, these mirrored in this case. I mean, this would be almost a nice little shelf for a mini bar, where the shelves a little bit taller. Some kitchen counter space that doubles as a deck, so you could have your galley style kitchen side to side as you prep food, because we have the glass top right here as well. I'm always curious to poke in these drawers to see, this one's off the track, to see, I'm sure he's looked, what has been left behind from the previous owners. You find some cool paperwork in some cases. I like these little glass fixtures here as well. The domes are covers for them. The only problem is being taller. I would headbutt those left and right. That is not the fridge space, excuse me, this is right here. But down this narrow hallway, because how much space do you really need in a hallway when you're trying to maximize or be ultra efficient with your space? We have these, I don't know if they're gonna open. I don't wanna force anything. We have a lot of closet space right here. There we go, push button style. But I mean, these are so big I could walk and fit in there as well. Your breaker panel down there too. Bathroom here. Looks like this is probably close to more the original toilet they had, and I might be incorrect. But here's a nautical style foot flush toilet that is either just being stored here, I really don't know. A lot of shelf space in there too. Nice little porcelain sink. A lot of the more modern models cheap out. Everything's fiberglass or just a junky version of what could be. And this one has a tub too, which is pretty cool. The micro tub. Everything carpeted. Here's the master suite for the bedroom in the back. But just look how beautiful this is. I mean, it's tough to envision what it could be, but Cary's gonna be working in this, and I guarantee, because I've seen his handiwork, that this will be absolutely beautiful when done at his Atomic Ranch here in Joshua Tree. But again, the wraparound windows. I would kill for something like this to put into a tree house with the tree houses Dustin and I build around the U.S. But at the same time, it'd be kind of a crime to take this off the market where it could be used to rehab a trailer such as this here. You can see some of the insulation. Not much of it, and that's the downside of some of these, you know, some of these trailers. They're more for occasional or seasonal use, depending on the climate, that is, of course. Not much insulation in there, but still, you got some. And it's just a, look at these here. An old cowboy hat stuffed in there too. These screen sliding shelves, very cool. Very lightweight, very simple. And a second door with that circular motif porthole as well. This place is just gorgeous. Especially as you look down the gauntlet here and just see the desert rocks in the background, the sun pouring through. We saw this and begged Cary to let us in, even though it's not finished. And I'm glad he did. So just want to give you guys a little bit of a visual tour. Dustin and the camera. Again, I'm Deek, RelaxShacks.com. Please subscribe. Check out the 300 and something other videos we have at this point in time, and we'll see you later. This place is incredibly cool. I want it. I'll take it.